Slayers are a very crucial part of Hypixel Skyblock. Not only do they allow you to use items with Slayer requirements, like the Axe of the Shredded or Wand of Atonement, they also increase your Skyblock weight. This lets you join higher level Skyblock guilds, which may have a certain weight requirement you need to meet to be able to join. So I decided to get at least level 9 in one Slayer. The Voidgloom Slayer is way too difficult since I die in literally 5 hits and could not afford the gear required to beat it consistently. Spawning a Sven boss is borderline impossible since the Howling Cave spawns very few wolves and you often have to share it with other players. The Tarantula Slayer would be easy, but they don't have any good RNG drops, so I decided to get my Revenant Slayer to level 9. This grind did take me quite a while, so please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, since it lets me know that you guys enjoy this kind of content. Also, feel free to join my Discord server. It's quite small right now, but I hope that we can grow it into an amazing community. Link in the description. I first started by quickly upgrading my Reaper Falchion into an Axe of the Shredded and completely maxing it out myself. I used my pre-existing 3/4 Necron armor and Tarantula helmet, and my level 100 legendary blue whale pet with a dwarf turtle helmet. I was about halfway through my Slayers when at 535,000 Revenant experience, yep, so I got my first Warden heart. As anyone probably would, I had an aneurysm. It was a little sad how hearts literally just dropped from 400 million coins to 200 million coins, but I was still extremely overwhelmed by my first Warden heart. The drop wasn't even from a full RNG bar, it was only at 35%. Shortly after, I bought all the resources I needed and crafted a Warden helmet, my first item crafted with my very own RNG drop. With my new Warden helmet, I was immediately getting much faster times with my bosses, which would make my grind for Revenant 9 much easier. At this point, I wouldn't have minded getting Revenant 9 without any other valuable RNG drops, but right when I was thinking that, at around 800,000 Revenant experience, I had dropped my second Warden heart. Once again, I had another aneurysm. This time, my RNG bar was at 100%, but I still couldn't believe the fact that I had gotten no other RNG drops between my first and second Warden heart, and the fact that I got a second heart at all. Prices of Warden hearts were quickly dropping due to the indirect nerf it got from the One For All nerf. I had to sell my heart as soon as I could. Luckily, a few hours after I put it up, it sold for a cool 200 million coins. With my newfound money, I finally decided to craft my own Reaper armor, since not only did it do more damage to zombies than my Necron armor, but whenever I used the full set bonus in Rage, I could kill a tier 5 boss within 10 seconds. After killing 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 1 tier 3, 200 tier 4 and 600 tier 5 Revenant bosses, I finally got Revenant Slayer 9. I could finally have access to the plus 6 HP boost that it granted. Overall, from my Revenant Slayer journey, I acquired 6 Snake runes, 35 Pestilence runes, 2 Smite 7 books, 3 Scythe blades, 1 Shard of the Shredded, and 2 Warden hearts. Somehow, I didn't drop any beheaded horrors, which I considered lucky since even Snake runes had a use for me, which I put on my Reaper boots shortly after getting Revenant 9. After getting Revenant level 9, I decided to soulbind both my Axe of the Shredded and Warden helmet, my first 2 valuable soulbinded items. These 2 items single-handedly upgraded my museum level from the default rank all the way to the prosperous rank, since I never soulbinded anything valuable before. So if you guys have ever gotten any RNGs as drops or better, put it down in the comments below, since I'd love to see all of you guys flex on me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, and as a special reward, here's a heart of your very own.